Stop for a moment. Not tomorrow, not later, right now. I want you to imagine yourself 10 years from today, sitting alone with your thoughts, replaying the life you lived, remembering the choices you made, and more painfully, the choices you avoided. Imagine looking back and realizing that the dreams you once had didn't disappear because you weren't capable, but because you hesitated, because you doubted yourself, because you kept waiting for the perfect moment that never came. Because nothing is heavier than realizing you had time and did nothing with it. That feeling has a name: regret. There is a particular kind of pain that doesn't arrive suddenly like fear, doesn't explode like anger, and doesn't burn like heartbreak, but instead settles quietly into your mind, slowly weaving itself into your thoughts, your memories, and your sense of self. That pain is regret. Regret is strange because it doesn't live in the present moment, yet it has the power to completely dominate it. It pulls you backward into conversations that ended years ago, into decisions you wish you had made differently, into chances you hesitated on, into paths you never dared to take, and somehow convinces you that your past mistakes define your future possibilities. And if you are watching this right now, there is a strong chance you know exactly what that feels like. You may feel lost in your life, uncertain about your direction, confused about your purpose, or quietly haunted by the feeling that time is moving forward while you remain standing still. You may look at others and wonder how they seem so sure, so confident, so ahead, while you wrestle with doubts that refuse to disappear. But here is something deeply important to understand. Regret does not appear in the lives of those who have no dreams. Regret only exists where desire once lived. Think about that carefully. If you truly did not care about your life, your potential, your ambitions, your happiness, you would not feel regret at all. The pain you feel is not evidence of failure. It is evidence of awareness. It is the emotional signal that somewhere inside you, there still exists a vision of the life you believe you could have lived. Regret hurts because you can imagine a better version of your story. Yet the tragedy of regret is not the memory itself, but the way it distorts your perception of the present. Instead of becoming a lesson, it becomes a prison. Instead of becoming guidance, it becomes self-punishment. Instead of becoming fuel, it becomes paralysis. You replay scenarios endlessly. What if I had started earlier? What if I had taken that risk? What if I had believed in myself? And while your mind is trapped in these imaginary timelines, life continues moving forward, indifferent, unstoppable, unconcerned with hesitation. The cruel irony is that regret about the past often creates regret about the present. Because while you are mourning what you didn't do yesterday, you are unconsciously repeating the same pattern today. But there is a truth that many people resist because it is uncomfortable, direct, and impossible to escape. You cannot change the past, but you are constantly creating the future. Right now, with every thought you reinforce, with every decision you delay, with every action you avoid. Feeling lost does not mean you are broken. Feeling lost often means you are standing at the edge of growth.